Australia is one of the biggest economies in the world. This means studying in Australia gives you the opportunity to save a whole lot of money, make a whole lot of money, get job opportunities, and of course, take back to your country, which is your number one goal. In this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need if you want to study in Australia. So the first thing you want to do is to find courses and schools in Australia where you could apply and of course get to study what you want to study. Now, what you want to study should be shaped by what is trending in the market and how employable you'd be after studying what you want to study. So it should not just be personal desire. It should go along with personal desire and of course employability, which is the main goal of moving abroad. So another very, very important thing you need to note is the state at which you want to study this course. Now, this is very, very important because you want to go to a state like Geneva where there is business, where you can be employable in a short time. But note that the better the state, the higher the cost of living in the state. Another thing to note is that you must choose a state or go to a state where you could get more opportunities for yourself. The higher the demand for the course or the state, the higher your tuition is going to be. So get ready for that. It's very important to have a skill in photography, a skill in barbering, data science, of course, any tech skill that can sustain you when you move. It could be tech, it could be manual, just have a skill. They require English tests. So the PTE, IELTS, TOEFL, or any English test in that region. So each school has their own criterion or criteria that they use to measure your English proficiency. So it's important to note that. Tuition for BSc ranges from 20,000 Australian dollars to 45,000 Australian dollars. Now, if you want to study for MSc, you should have 25,000 Australian dollars to about 50,000 Australian dollars. You need to have your ACV, which is your academic CV. Your academic CV should state everything you have done in your undergraduate, like your project, your CGPA, and more importantly, your bio. Where what is your name, what is your email, where is your address, your phone number, and of course, background information like your objective, who are you. Then it also requires your professional certifications, voluntary services or activities, and a whole lot of information that borders around your skill, digital skill, technical skill, or soft skill. Everything should be in that academic CV. So it's unlike your work CV where you just have only work experience. Here you have your work experience, academic experience, professional experience, skill experience, voluntary experience, and a whole lot of information like that. So it's supposed to be a maximum of 3 pages, and we fill it to the brim. So if there is a scholarship or whatever you want to apply to, you can get that immediately. You would also need your academic transcripts, which is a breakdown of your results from year 1 to your final year. It should show your test results, exams results, assessment results, everything you did, project results in one. So that is first semester 100 level, second semester 100 level, first semester 200, 300, and so on. So one more important thing you need is your statement of purpose. Now, your statement of purpose needs to state why you are coming to the country, why you are coming for that course, why did you do it in your country, what is your motive after you study this course, why is the university you just chose a better fit for you. So you should be able to answer all of these questions in the SOP. For English tests, it is important to note that you need 6.0 for BSc, you need 6.5 and 7.0 grade for PhD. So these are grades you need to have in IELTS, for example, if you want to show your English proficiency in this country. Another very important document in this pursuit is the genuine temporary entrance, which is a document that should state that you would come back, you will return to your country at the end of your study. So if you don't want to return to your country at the end of your study, start looking for courses that are of high demand in Australia. Because I am sure that is the main purpose of your moving on. You also need to show that you are financially capable of moving to Australia, which is your proof of funds, your bank statements, your properties, everything you have that can show that you can take care of your flights, you can take care of your daily expenses, you can take care of everything you need to do in the country. Other things you need to note is after all of this, you get your conditional offer, which is subject to your tuition fee payment. You have to pay a deposit of your tuition fee to confirm your enrollment. So for the tuition fee deposit, you usually pay for a semester. You usually deposit the fee for one semester, and of course, you'll be issued a confirmation of enrollment. Now, this confirmation of enrollment shows that you are no longer offered a conditional offer, you have been given a cemented permanent offer. Now, this is the document you will take along with you when you are going for visa. Your a confirmation of enrollment, your passports, your proof of funds, your birth certificates, everything that is personal to you in that manner. So you will need all of these documents to show that you are actually given admission and you are ready to move to Australia. It's important to note that the fund for Australia as of now is 21,000 Australian dollars. So take note. You also need your health insurance cover, which shows that you are stable and you can move on transit from your country to Australia. You also need your police character certificate that shows that you have any criminal record, that shows that you are good enough in terms of your attitude, your behavior to be in Australia. Some schools may require additional English tests. So get ready for internal English test. Now you can apply for your visa on the Department of the Home Office online, or you go to the embassy and do everything you need. The visa fee is 1,600 Australian dollars as of now. So I don't know how much it will be when you want to apply. So make sure you apply early. When you are going for your interview, you see all those things you stated in your SOP, you have to bring it back. Why are you going to the country? Why you want to leave your country for that country? Why you feel the course is a better fit? Why didn't you study the course in your country? Are you going to come back? That is the biggest information or detail you need to address. So the duration for this visa process takes from 2 to 5 months. So when you are looking for an admission, make sure you give yourself a lengthy period to, of course, process your visa, which is the most important thing. I have helped tens of students with application processes. If you have any questions, reach me via email or go on other social media platforms and look for Research Prodigy. If you found this video helpful, subscribe, follow, like, and share this video to who needs it.